Experiencing today. This is for Aries rising. So if you are an Aries rising, you're in the right place. If you are an Aries sun, you can still watch this. It's totally fine and may be relevant to you, but I do suggest that you go and watch your rising sign to get a full picture of how this particular new moon and its transit is going to be impacting you for the next 1 to 3 months. So, anywho, we have a sun moon conjunction. As always, anytime there's a new moon, the sun and the moon will always experience a conjunction. However, there is also a Venus and Sun conjunction going on at this time as well. So this is very beautiful energy. All conjunctions are positive, they're harmonious, they are activating, for you in particular, your fourth and fifth house. So your fourth house is dealing with the home, like literally your home, as well as the comforts that home brings to you in particular, as well as anything to do with your mother or motherly figure in your life at this time. So you're going to be very just social. You're going to probably be having social events or gatherings at your house, just enjoying life and enjoying whatever comforts your home brings. So if you have a pool at your house, you are going to be enjoying that pool during this time. And that's just an example. You know what specific details of your particular home that you truly enjoy, and you're really going to be diving in deep. You are going to be the light of everything. Wherever you go, you're going to be a light. People are going to be wanting to talk to you, socialize with you, just be around you. You're just going to have this magnetic energy, and it's a really beautiful influence upon you during this time. You will be very sociable, so use that to your advantage. Mercury is in Leo and it's in opposition to Pluto in Aquarius. So that means your 5th and 11th house are being activated during this time. So when you're speaking with authority. You're being courageous and standing up for something. Because dealing with Aquarius, we do have to think about organizations, social groups, community-based type events. And just remember, Aquarius is the sign or archetype of philanthropy and humanitarian type of, activity. So if you're seeing wrongs being committed against a group, you are likely to speak up and speak out about it during this time. And of course, whenever you speak up against something that goes against the mainstream, it goes against what's trending, what's popular, what's socially acceptable, and whatever. Whenever you're doing that, whenever you speak up and stand up for something, you're going to experience opposition. You are going to experience pushback. So with that being said, you have to have a level of courage, and that's where that Leo comes in to hype up that energy within you and influence you to do the right thing. Because your voice is important. People listen to you. You most likely have a lot of friends anyways, a lot of acquaintances, and you're just going to be enjoying this summer with those people, just doing a whole bunch of fun in the sun type of activities during this time because of that 5th, 11th house activation. Though there may be some conflicts. There may be some people who don't like what you're doing or don't just never liked you, period, but they are a part of your group. So with that being said, they may, there just may be some arguments, there may be some disagreements, people just not seeing eye to eye on certain things. So just be prepared for that. There may be some questioning of loyalty, either from you or from others. You do come across as a loyal person, and sometimes, loyalty is a great thing, right? But sometimes that can be a bad thing when you are loyal to the wrong cause, when you are loyal to the wrong people, when you are just loyal for loyalty's sake, and you don't sit down and think, why am I giving this person that level of loyalty? So that is going to be coming into question. It's going to be coming to the forefront for you to address during this time. And you may need to make some changes in your life. There may need to be some separations happening, because certain people do not deserve that level of loyalty from anybody, especially from someone who has, who is like you. You are an extremely good friend. And so good people deserve to have good friends around them, right? So so that may be in the forefront for you during this time. You may also be thinking about lost loved ones, people that have passed away, particularly a friend or friends who, you know, you're no longer friends with, or just they're not here any longer. And so if that is the case, my condolences. And, you know, just try to see the positive in all things, right? And there, you know, there may be people coming to give you that type of comfort that you need during this time. Because once again, that Venus Sun conjunction in your fourth house, fifth house is calling for someone to be there for you and to care for you. Or maybe it's calling for you to be that person to help someone else out through their trial, through their grief and grieving period, to be that nurturing, caring person within their life. Jupiter is in Gemini, is sextile Mercury and Leo. That's activating your third and fifth house. So once again, communication is extremely important. Transportation also may be into play. Since it's a sextile, I would have to say that good, it should be good for the most part. You shouldn't have any car problems. You shouldn't have any problems and delays in transportation. There may be local travel, like maybe you're going to a local lake or a water park, or you know, just local travel and having fun, being creative, and how you have fun where it doesn't evolve around having to spend a lot of money, right? And why do I say that? Because Uranus is conjunct in Mars in Taurus in your second house. That's the house of money, the house of property, the house of finances across the board. And so you are learning, or have recently fully learned and been tested on your capability to be practical in your money and in your spending, to be resourceful. You've worked really, really hard, and if you've worked really, really hard, it's really going to pay off during this time. You're going to see the benefits of that, especially with Jupiter sextile Mercury. It's going to really boost up your finances. And that conjunction happening in Taurus is really going to help you. Sudden windfall of money, sudden money coming in, sudden opportunities to get money is coming in. So, and when money comes in, you have to think, what is this money coming in for? What should I be preparing for? What should I be saving for? What should I be spending it on? Your spending habits, your budget is all in the forefront during this time. So be resourceful in how you use your resources to, you know, push you forward. It's calling for a slowdown, because Uranus and Mars, them two together, they're like, go, go. And the energy is saying, okay, use it properly. Slow your ass down. Think about it and be practical with what you do. Do not act on impulses. Now, there may be times where you have to make quick decisions. That's just life. You have to make a quick decision in that time. You don't have time to just sit there and think about it. That's where you are perfect at. Like, literally, that is a part of the Aryan energy, is quickness. And quick decisions with that Mercury being there is going to be important. But there are times where you need to really slow it down and think practically about it. Okay, I think I covered everything. Your fifth house 11th house, 2nd house are all super activated during this time, as well as your 4th house. So just be prepared for really beautiful things to be happening when it comes to your home, your property, your friendships, your money across the board, your transportation. You might be getting a new job, or you might be moving somewhere a little bit closer to certain people in your family and your life. Whatever it be, it's going to be wonderful for you, Aries. Have a good